don't know anything about glycolysis.
I'm about to read it, Daddy. So, can you please tell me? Can you proceed?
Okay, so anyway, proceeding. Yeah, and there are two phases, the chemical priming phase and
Wait, I think I have read that. I think it's energy yielding phase.
correct! Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you are my daughter.
Oh, what do you expect, Daddy?
Anyway, you have to read your markers, okay? Because there are corresponding steps there.
Glycolysis, also known as the Embden-Meyerhof-Parnas pathway, is the major pathway for glucose metabolism. It is a good source of energy for the body because it can function under both anaerobic and aerobic conditions. Glycolysis occurs in the cytoplasm of all cells of the body. This pathway includes 10 steps which are further classified into two phases, namely, a chemical priming phase which involves the utilization of ATP, and an energy yielding phase which generates ATP. The first phase involves the splitting of the 6 carbons of glucose into 2 3-carbon substrates. The first step of the pathway is the phosphorylation of glucose, converting it into glucose 6-phosphate. This step is catalyzed by the enzyme hexokinase through the use of ATP as the phosphate donor. This is an irreversible step. The next reaction involved is an aldose-ketose isomerization, where glucose 6-phosphate is converted into fructose 6-phosphate by the action of phosphohexoisomerase. After isomerization, fructose 6-phosphate is again phosphorylated with ATP by the enzyme phosphofructokinase 1, forming fructose 1,6-biphosphate. This step is very important as this is the rate-limiting step in glycolysis, and it regulates the whole pathway. This is also an irreversible step. The last reaction in this phase is the formation of 2 trioses from the cleavage of fructose 1,6-biphosphate by the action of the enzyme aldolase, producing glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate and dihydroxyacetone phosphate. Only glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate proceeds into the reaction, but as the 2 trioses are isomers, dihydroxyacetone phosphate can also proceed to the next reaction, only after being acted upon by the enzyme phosphotriose isomerase. This ends the preparatory phase for glycolysis. Now we start on the energy yielding phase. The glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate is converted to 1,3-biphosphoglycerate by the action of the enzyme glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate dehydrogenase, with the presence of NAD, which is converted to NADH. After this, the enzyme phosphoglycerate kinase converts 1,3-biphosphoglycerate to 3-phosphoglycerate, while also yielding ATP. 3-phosphoglycerate is then further acted upon by phosphoglycerate mutase, producing the product 2-phosphoglycerate by moving the phosphate from carbon 3 to carbon 2. 2-phosphoglycerate is dehydrated by enolase with magnesium as cofactor, converting it to phosphoenolpyruvate. In the last step, phosphoenolpyruvate is reacted with pyruvate kinase, producing the products pyruvate and ATP. This is the final step in glycolysis, and is also again an irreversible step.
Speaking of energy, I'm so hungry. I don't have any more
Oh yeah,
energy.
me too. I forgot to eat. Anyway, where's your yaya?
Yaya food! Yeah!
Where's our
Right
food?
now po, sir.
So hungry!
As in naman, you're so slow. You don't know glycolysis. Ay, naku.
Yaya!
Hurry up!
Look at your daddy.
Siyempre do, mag-open kayo. Naku, naiinis na ako sa inyo, sir. Gusto ko na mag-resign.
Daddy, aren't you a millionaire? Why are we going to eat canned goods?
We don't eat canned goods.
Yaya, you're such a loser. We don't eat canned goods.
Hey!
You change your food.
Okay, can I have your phone?
What for?
Tatawag ako, magpapadeliver, diba? You don't like to eat those kind of food.
Make sure that it's
give me
fast,
the phone.
Hurry up, because we're hungry. We're really hungry.
Hello? Yes, magpapadeliver po ng isang ng dalawang
Footlong.
footlong. Yes, with extra gravy and a mustard. With eggs. No, without eggs po. Yes.
I like red eggs.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Bye.
That's so fast.
Bilis naman.
Yay, Daddy! The flow.
Wow.
Hindi naman sa kanang July.
Hot dogs for delivery.
Sige, pasok ka dong. Pasok ka dong. Macho mo naman. Dong, pasok ka. Oo, kumain kayo. Dito ka dong. Dito ka dong. Saan ang pera mo?
Can you please move?
Ah, what the?
Hi dong. What's your name? May cellphone ka? Hi dong. May cellphone ka dong.
Stop it.
Oh,
Yeah.
so pathetic. Okay. Sir, bilisan mo na. Papalisin na natin. Ayaw na sa akin. You don't like my
Bye,
guy. He's
po,
such a beautiful
sir.
girl.
Dali, dali. Nakain na kami.
Oo nga, ayaw mo magkiyaya namin.
Bye.
Salamat. Bye. Come again.
Zero.
Wow, food long.
0915. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Wow, it's a delicious food long.
Wait, Daddy!
Yeah.
I still have more
What?
questions.
What?
It's regarding citric acid cycle.
What about citric acid cycle?
I need everything about citric
Oh.
acid.